I'm not gonna get into a sob story about how my anxiety is out of control, but I have been trying to record videos all month long. Been talking about the original VII a lot and my thoughts about Advent Children and Crisis Core and Dirge of Cerberus and just everything. But anytime I sit down to record a video, it just doesn't work out. My brain's just a little broken. Also, the negative comments get to me so bad. I've actually stepped away from reading comments. I don't have anybody to talk to about this game, so it's really fun to talk to you guys. But anytime I go to the comment section, I see a new comment that really just gets under my skin and it makes me feel like shit about myself. So here's a compilation video of some shit I tried to record this month that just didn't work out. It's really cringy. Please leave me a hate comment. Love you. Bye. I'm so excited! I went to the symphonic reunion last year, and I told myself if they ever did a remake orchestra that I would go. And I'm gonna try for tickets. I don't know, they're probably gonna be really expensive, but it's worth it! It's almost time, it's almost time. I freaking did it. Whew, I fought to the death for these seats. I got some dope seats, y'all. I'm so excited. I did it! I did it. Okay, so I guess I'm going to the Remake Orchestra in June. Look at the clock my sister got me. I've seen these vinyl clocks before, but this is so dope. I love it. It's like my favorite thing right now in the whole world. I looked at all of the screenshots and the photos that were revealed today without doing it on camera. So that's great. Good morning. Chocobo Chick, Carbuncle, and Cactuar. We also saw Nanaki up close and personal. He looks great as always. And some full body shots of the three summons. Ah! And Carbuncle is so cute. He looks like a little puppy. Although when I was looking at the comments on Instagram, a lot of people were saying that like Carbuncle was gonna give them nightmares. That made me really sad, but I'm really excited. Carbuncle looks great. I'm really scared to research anything on Google out of fear that I'm going to run into some leaks. I'm going to listen to this compilation somebody put together of all the tracks. I did pre-order the vinyl. We'll see what happens. The soundtrack from these games they're hard for me to listen to. It's a lot for my heart to handle. So I'm just gonna listen to this. Are these ripped from the demo? There was background noise, like it was a clip. Tracks from the remake, compares the tracks from the remake demo and the remake vinyl record. So the only songs that are actually on the vinyl are the ones that are on the website that you can listen to right now. Let the Battles Begin and main theme. That's it, right? Everything else is ripped from the demo. Oh, son of a... See, this is why I worry a lot. I want to experience the game in its entirety as it was intended. Did that make sense? I don't know if that made sense. Oh, now I feel kind of guilty because I listened to the prelude and the bombing mission. I don't think it was the whole bombing mission. I heard some weird... Try not to spoil it. I just heard some references in the bombing mission, or the opening theme, I should say, to some songs that happen later on in the game. They kind of squeezed some little pieces in there and it sounded crazy. Oh, I'm so excited to listen to this. Unfortunately, we're not going to listen to any music right now. Soon. And PAX is coming up soon, so maybe we'll get some more stuff. I don't think we'll get another trailer, but maybe we'll get some reveals. Maybe we'll see... Who haven't we seen yet? God, every time I search for something VII related, I'm like holding my breath. I don't know how many visual leaks there are. I know the entire script was leaked. I don't know how many people are actually posting like screenshots and things. I don't know if being overdramatic or not. I don't know. I'm making such a big freaking fuss out of this. Leak trap. There's another one. Son of a... Don't be surprised if Yuffie's not in this. I know they keep making references to Wutai and stuff. I suppose there is a possibility that Yuffie's in this game. I don't think so. That's just my opinion. Obviously, Vincent's not going to be in it. Cid's not going to be in it. Kate Sith isn't going to be in it. Although Kate Sith could be in it, technically, considering... So technically, Kate Sith could be in Midgar. I don't think so, though. They're probably going to save that for the second game. So this video is up to almost 6,000 views now, which is just insane to me. But you guys are so f***ing nice. Like, every single comment was so sweet, and I'm just like... I first experienced this game watching my dad play it when I was a little bean. I was probably too young to really understand the concept of the game, I think. I always like really clung to these characters, and I spent so many years of like my early teenagehood playing this game. It's like all I ever did. I would come home and I would play it. It's kind of weird to admit I've only beaten the game twice in my entire life, and it's because when I was younger, I refused to finish the game until I had done everything that I could find. And I was on like a serious hunt to find the mysteries of Final Fantasy VII. Things that were rumored to not be true, but I was determined were. One of the biggest things I was obsessed with growing up was resurrecting Ares. I also want to make something clear that when I say Ares, it's because I'm referring to the original Final Fantasy. For some reason, that's just how my brain clicks. I know her name is Aerith, and I call her Aerith to this day, but it just doesn't feel right to call her Aerith when I'm talking about the original game because of the mistranslation. I don't know. So I just want to make that very clear because I know that some people are going to get really triggered by me calling her Ares and Aerith. But I was really obsessed with resurrecting her. I was so sure that there was something, somewhere, that let you do it. That there was a way to do it. And this was before the internet was really big. I was doing this when I was super young, like researching things, and like, this was back when websites were all in black and white. It was just text on a page. So it was a lot different back then. And so all the research that I did was really kind of obsessive. My dad's been going through some old boxes lately, and I have him on a hunt for my folders. I think I know where they are now that I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna dig for those in a little while. But I had kind of this filing system where every time I would find something new online or in a magazine, I would file it by subject, usually. I know I had a section for bosses, I had a section for limit breaks, ultimate weapons. There was a huge section on chocobo breeding. Crisis Core. I've always loved Crisis Core. Ever since I was younger, when it first came out and I was playing it the first time through, it was my favorite game of the time. I loved it. I loved Zack. I had the biggest crush on him. It was so exciting to have new 7 content. Watching it now, it's aged strangely. When Zack meets Cloud is where it kind of shifts for me, and everything seems to kind of come together as a whole. But all of this stuff with Genesis and Angeal and Sephiroth's like backstory, they make it really weird in Crisis Core, and it doesn't really work. Max made a good point when he was playing through, once they get to the Nibelheim reactor, Sephiroth is finally having this break where he realizes that he's not actually human and that he's just a monster. For some reason, they felt like there was this need to bring Genesis in to tell him exactly what actually happened to him, which doesn't make any sense because that's what Sephiroth spent all those days in the Shinra mansion researching and reading about. But that's just one example, but it's just so, it's just little things like that. It was unnecessary. I don't know why they were trying so hard to make like a new fresh story out of it when the original was fine. It really was. Like, yes, there were plot holes and there was definitely room to add in weird stuff like that, but there was so much that happened in Crisis Core that just doesn't really fit in with the original 7. I really loved Crisis Core, but I'm realizing now as an adult that it's not a perfect game, and I'm okay with that.